Misfits, welcome. Today I am currently at work. This whole past 2 weeks have been nothing but running around, doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and I was like, you know what, let me take a moment and film this video before I actually get started and clocked in at my job. So, we're going to talk about weight loss tips. Now this is not like your average tips for weight loss. It's like basically 15 tips that I use for my mentality, and it's something that I have found that helps me actually keep track of my weight loss and not get lost in the whole weight loss world and the statistics and the stereotypes behind it all. Tip number 1, keep track of your measurements. Measure your bat wings, your stomach, across your chest, your thighs, your neck. I love measuring this. I don't know why. But measure everything, and then you can watch how you lose inches. Even if you're stalling, but you're losing inches, keep tracking your measurements. That is probably the best thing that I love doing. The second thing is, don't weigh yourself every day. I do that. Or I did that, and I would get so upset, be like, oh, I went up 3 ounces, oh, I'm down a pound, oh, I went back up. Water weight and things like that exist. You don't want to weigh yourself every day. Weekly, sure. Bi-weekly, sure. Don't weigh yourself every day. It's just, don't do it. If you are so set on the numbers, it's gonna hurt your feelings. So for your mentality, don't do it. Third one is, remember that stalls are normal. I went through like a 3-month stall at one point, and I could not lose any weight no matter what I did. I rechanged my diet, I upped my calories, I upped my carbs, I did a whole bunch of stuff, and my weight did not change. So don't feel discouraged if you stall, because stalls are completely normal with weight loss and weight changing journeys. Completely normal. The next one is, you want to take all kinds of progress photos. So if you're a driver, something that I did was I would sit in the driver's seat with my back all the way against the chair and my hand like on the steering wheel, and then I would have my roommate or a friend take a picture of me like once a month or something, and then you could slowly words are not functioning. You could slowly see the change in my weight was just sitting at the driver's seat, and it was so cool. But you want to take progress photos in like unconventional ways. Don't take the normal, oh yeah, let me take it in the mirror photo, You don't want to do that. Take awkward photos and then try to recreate it later and just see that change in it. It's awesome. If you do work out and you kind of want to do cardio, the treadmill, if you have good joints, so if your joints are good, one thing that you can do is like a tall incline and slow speed. So it's like at the gym, I'm currently doing a challenge, and it's really difficult, but I'm like trying to get to 12 incline. Right now I'm at like a 7-8 at a 3 miles per hour speed. But if you can do a tall incline but with a slow speed, that will help with cardio too. You want to focus on your non-scale victories rather than the actual number. So that would help you in so many ways, because I used to rely on the number so much. I'm like, no, the number is important. I need to focus. I need to lose this much weight. But then I lost sight of what I was doing around me, like how I can go on roller coasters now without having to worry about the bar coming down, like being able to run around and play with my kids. Like it's those non-scale victories that are just like, whoa. And when I was so focused on the number, I felt like, no, if I'm not at this number, then I can't do this. When in reality, I very much could. So try not to focus on the number of the scale and focus on your non-scale victories. So to this day, my biggest enemy is my water. But hitting your water intake will also help you with your weight loss. I just hate water. But getting a water gallon jug and putting the circle flavor cup cap on it was probably the smartest thing I've ever done. Creating a schedule has helped me with my weight loss tips, because if I stick to that schedule, we're good to go. Watching your portions. That's something I've always done. Like, I've always had smaller portions. I would just eat too much. Like, I would have small portions. I would just go back and get more. Just watch your portions. That would help you. So start off small, and then if you're hungry, gradually add on. I know the calorie part from cardio you can't fully calculate, but I know I try to hit 500 to 1,000 in calorie burns according to the machine. So according to the machine, that's what I try to hit to help with my weight loss. Like, that's my goal. Like, let me burn 500 calories on this treadmill. Let me burn this on the elliptical. Even though it might not actually be what I'm burning, I set that goal because I can physically see it. And then, of course, I try for 10,000 steps a day. I'm constantly walking around at work, constantly moving. I will get up from my desk and just walk in circles if I have to reach those steps. Because for us who basically sit all day at work and we work 9, 10, 12-hour shifts, we don't really have the opportunity to get up and walk around. Walking around the office, walking around in circles, taking a 5-minute break every like 30 minutes. I don't know. Just, that's what I do. Get up and walk. It's like I can walk around and write for 5 minutes at the same time. So I try to hit 10,000 steps daily. It's difficult sometimes, but I definitely do it. The next step is hitting your protein requirements. So with me, I still hate eating. So I have trouble eating my protein. So I still drink my protein. So I take Premier protein shakes, and I will have 2 of them a day. And that is my minimum protein requirement. Of course, when I eat regular food, that's adding protein on top. But I make sure I drink 2 of those protein shakes so I at least meet my requirement goal for my protein. The next one that is probably the most important with helping with your weight loss is having a support system. Whether it's an online community, your close friends, your family, or just hyping yourself up every day. Writing on your mirror, getting a journal. Create yourself a support system. Because having that extra encouragement, like that extra reassurance, that validation you are doing a good job is very much needed. Because otherwise, the moment you feel discouraged, if you don't have that extra support, you're going to be like, why am I doing this? What is this for? And then you're going to quit. So I feel that by having that extra support system, it has helped me so much. Which kind of goes into daily affirmations. Like on my mirror, I had wrote with a dry erase marker like a whole bunch of phrasing, and just like I can't think of any off the top of my head. I literally look at myself in the mirror every morning and I say my little phrases, and then I go about my day and I'm like, yes, I'm doing great, this is awesome. But start with like little affirmations, and that should help you keep the mentality of it. And then finally, the most important tip: change takes time. I had to learn this the hard way. Every journey is different. Every body is different. You are going to have a different journey than anyone else. Don't compare yourself to someone else you see. If you see people in a weight loss journey and they're dropping weight like that, don't compare yourself to them. Just focus on your journey and what your body needs, because people have different metabolisms. They're going to burn things faster. They're going to gain things faster. So you can't just compare yourself, because I feel like when I did that, it was, oh, let me compare myself to this person, and then I would get disheartened and not want to do anything when I realized I wasn't changing the same way they were. So just remember that everybody is different, every body is different, and just focus on yourself, your goals, and what you're doing. That is probably the biggest tip I have, is focus on you and not to compare yourself to other people. But those are my little quick 15 tips, if you can call them tips. It's just something that I wanted to share with you guys because it's been in my head for a couple weeks. I'm like, I really want to share this. I really want to get it out. So that is what I am doing. So thanks so much for watching. Be welcomed and get creative. Bye.